Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another podcast by myself, HMK, Hell's Master Kite. And today we're having a look at an in-depth 15-minute review of, well, hopefully 15-minute review of Subsistence. Now, Subsistence is a new style of survival game, and basically you're in a compound, and when you die, whatever you've got on you, you lose. It's that simple. So any armor, any weapons, anything that you collected, you instantly drop. Now, currently, there's a lot of arguments on the forum boards about being able to find your loot once you die. Now, I've only ever managed to find it once by sheer fluke. So basically what I do is when I die, I just restart. I don't even bother looking for the loot drop, because you get practically put on the opposite side of the compound to where you are, and it's, to me, it's quite frustrating. It's quite annoying. Night time in the game is night time. It is dark. Okay, it is, to me, it's how a game should be when it is dark. It's night time. All you've got is your campfire when you first start, and that's your light source. So if you want to go out in the dark, well, then good luck to you, because also what happens is if you go away from your fire, the temperature drops dramatically. Now, you can survive in a temperature of, I think it's 2 degrees, and your fire is around about 13 degrees, so you can build stuff while it's night time, as long as you've got the resources. And again, resources are quite limited. You've really got to go and look and pay attention to what you're doing, because if you don't, then you're going to go out and you're going to come back with hardly anything. And obviously the aim of the game is to get as much as you possibly can. When you come across wild animals, which are currently at the moment wolves and bears, they have a default of 3 levels, which is level 1, level 2 and level 3. Now, there's one type of wolf, which is just your normal day-to-day wolf, which, if you do correctly, you can kill with a pistol, and it does take practice. Okay, and you will get frustrated because there's no line of sight or anything like that. It is, you look where you look, it's where you shoot. So your hand-eye coordination needs to be really good. Now, the best way that I have found is to crouch. It gives a more steady fire than you just standing and shooting at the wolf. And again, the best bet is to allow the wolf to get as close as you possibly can, and you can kill one wolf with 1 clip. Okay, and I think there's 7 bullets to a clip on the default weapon. You can upgrade your weapons and stuff like that. The bears use a shotgun. Do not use a pistol. You will instantly practically die. Depending on the level of the bear, might take 1 or up to 4 shotgun shells. Normally I can get a level 1 in 2 shotgun shells. Shotguns are really good. Rabbits, I don't even bother trying to chase rabbits. Again, rabbits and chickens, there's really a lot of shout outs to the devs dev, because it's done by one guy, and he's doing a really, really good job. This is a survival game that I would recommend. And the chickens and the rabbits tend to run away from you quite quickly. You need a full health bar, full energy bar, sorry, and they'll tend to run into a wolf or a bear. I've only ever managed to catch one. They're quite difficult to catch, and I don't even bother with rabbits. I've tried and I cannot catch a rabbit. What would be nice in the game is traps. So if a chicken comes within a certain radius of a trap, the trap will grab it. You know, it doesn't have to be too much, but you can go and check your traps on a regular basis just to see if you've caught a chicken, and you could say have a 50% chance of it being alive or being dead. There's no basic weapons in the game as of yet. We are hoping the dev is going to put some in. By basic weapons, I mean a bow and arrow and a spear, because doing the guns and stuff like that can be quite frustrating, especially if you lose them. But if you could just build even a set of spears from some trees to at least attack a wolf, you would have more chance of getting regular protein, because that in the game is one of the biggest problems, is keeping yourself fed. A lot of the resources that you get are from drop boxes, and you can get them quite easily. Again, you've just got to look. If you just go and look what I found in playing the game and doing my series on it, and we do have about 57 episodes on it, and it has improved. So you can see from day one when we first started that it was really, really annoying, and now it's getting to the point in the game where it's getting really good and really playable. And going back to the boxes on the resources, is that if you go and just concentrate on one area, you'll kind of like over harvest that area. Whereas if you say, right, okay, I'm going to go east today, and tomorrow I'm going to go west, and then I'm going to go north, and then I'm going to go south, you'll have more chance of finding resources than you will if you just keep going east all the time. But it all does depend on where your wolf and bears are. We do have snow and mountain ranges. There's not really a lot up there. Can't see the point of building a base or anything like that. And I've found that a lot of the resources that you need are in the centre of like the boundary. And I'm going to say like it's like a prison boundary, because the way I'm looking at it is that you're in a survival situation. You've been dropped off into a prison colony in the wilderness, and you either live or die. And you know, they drop resources every now and then just to see if you're still alive. Now, we do have hunters in the game. I absolutely hate them. They seem to build 10 times faster. Their accuracy is 100% all the time. If you're behind a tree, they'll shoot you anyway. They'll just come around and shoot you. And I found it really, really difficult. But the dev has put in the option now in the game that you can have those turned off. So we have ours turned off. I actually kind of like it without the hunters in. And I kind of like it with the bears and the wolves. It's good there. Difficulty in finding fiber plants. They can be really difficult to see. Excuse me. After a while, you can find them, and it does take practice of just hand-eye coordination again. Don't run anywhere in this game, is my advice, because you can guarantee you're going to run straight into a wolf. Now, if you see a wolf or a bear, you do have time to walk away, depending on the different level of mode that you've got. You've got easy, normal, and you've got hard. We're playing it on normal, and you know, like I said, it's one of the games that I recommend. If you like a survival challenge, this is a survival challenge. Now, also one of the things was a lot of people was doing suicide to get resources, and I think the dev has taken that out, because I can't find anywhere in the game lately of where to do a suicide. Now, a suicide would be, we used to need matches, but the dev has now put in the resources that you can just go out, get some sticks, get some biofuel, and get some fibre, and you can make an ignition like flint and steel kind of thing, and that has been good. So the dev does listen, and he is active on the forum boards and Steam and that. The game's not expensive. I think it's around about $5 or something like that, couple of pounds. But it is worth the game. But you are going to be having to have a lot of patience with it, because seeds are rare. When you plant seeds in the seed beds, you don't get no seeds. You just get the seeds from the drop box. And at the moment, I think it's slightly unbalanced, because all I'm getting is cotton. I haven't got any fruit and veg for tomatoes and stuff like that for a long time. Now, there's so much more I wanted to talk about, but we've only got around about 2 minutes left, so I'm going to try and quickly cover everything else. Building can be a pain in the butt, but you know, people have explained to me why we need to use fibre when we're building. You need to keep chopping at your trees, because if you don't have wood in your fire, you're going to start to freeze to death, and you won't last the night. Okay, so you need at least to go out and get 20. I found 20 logs will get you through the night. Okay, once you've built a stove, you can keep that fire going 24/7, and you need it for fertilizer, for ashes and stuff like that. Mining, quite nice and quite easy, and no point mining when you first start, because you need a refinery, and you know, it's quite nice to go out and do little bits and pieces. Your health now can be restored by a bandage. The thing that I still don't like is that a wolf will chase you down all the way across the map. There's no, once you get out of a certain range, that it will go away. With a bear, on the other hand, once you get away from it from a certain distance, it will stop chasing you. That, unfortunately, is all we've got time to say about Subsistence. I recommend it. I think it's a highly good game, highly challenging game. We like it. We hope the dev will keep doing it, keep improving it, and good luck to him. Thank you for listening. Have fun. Stay safe. Bye for now.